Hello, collective. I'm here to do an energy check-in. So let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and clear space. What is the energy surrounding the collective, or what do they need to know? I'm drinking peach tea. My little deer mug. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Let's take a look at the potential main energies right now. What's going on with the collective? What does the collective need to know? Okay, collective, you need to look at yourself, or you are looking at yourself. Some of you are currently like reflecting. I was hearing like self-reflection. Heavy mental block. And this is because you have a heavy mental block. We are trying to figure out why you have this heavy mental block. Someone has a heavy mental block. Okay. Somebody's bitter. Somebody's upset. Somebody's still holding on to a grudge, or they're still upset about something. Someone did cause someone to feel better, or have a bad taste in their mouth, or somebody, yeah. This doesn't feel good. Yeah, take back your power, collective, or you're encouraged to take back your power. You currently could be taking back your power, and this could be making someone better. They could be feeling some type of way. Maybe you're starting to focus on yourself, or you're encouraged to focus on yourself, to look at yourself. Because once you're able to look at yourself, you're going to be able to remove this heavy mental block. You're going to release bitterness as well, grudges. You're taking back your power. I don't want no scrub. So you're realizing that you don't want a scrub. You don't want somebody who's irresponsible, who's immature, who doesn't take the lead, okay? You don't want somebody who's in the passenger side. You want somebody in the driver's seat here, okay? All right, lost and found. So some of you are feeling lost and now you're found, or you feel like you're in the lost and found, or maybe you're in a situation where you're needing rescuing, or you're needing someone to, I was hearing someone to seek you out. Somebody wants to be sought out, okay? Somebody feels like they're kind of floating in the abyss. They feel kind of lost, and they want someone to seek them out, okay? One more card. Don't be afraid. Move forward, brave heart. Okay, so don't be afraid. Move forward. Or maybe you're no longer afraid. All right, what else do we got, collective? Let's use some tarot. Let's see what's going on. Okay, there's a death, there's an ending. Okay, somebody could have changed their mind, or there's a transformation when it came to the mind, when it comes to a belief system. Somebody could have ended communication with someone. I was hearing silent mode, on do not disturb. So somebody was maybe put on do not disturb, or they're in silent mode, or somebody's changed their mind, or there's a ending of the way someone was thinking, or it could have been certain beliefs. Like, I was hearing, I don't believe in this anymore. I don't believe in you anymore. Okay, so instead of a change of heart, it could be a change of mind. Okay, what's going on with the collective? Energy check-in with the collective. And what does the collective need to know? All right, some of you are feeling victorious. You could have went through some difficulty, 5 of Wands. You could have went through some strife, some obstacles, fighting with people, fighting with yourself, whatever. But you're coming out on top. You're, I was hearing for some of you, you're taking the higher road, okay? I also see here, I was hearing bigger person. Okay. Yeah, you're taking a high road, leading by example, being a leader. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is Jupiter and Leo. You could have this in your chart. You also could be dealing with the Pisces or Sagittarius. Yeah, Six of Cups here, another number 6. So sixth house is Virgo. This is the house of work, health, and routines. So that could be a focus in this house for you. This is a focus for you. The Six of Cups is the energy of reconciliation. It's getting along. It's coming together. This is the Lord of Friendship. This is Sun and Scorpio. So Scorpio, this could be significant to you or a focus for you. Or it could be any sign, really. So this is coming together, a desire to come together. Yeah, this is competition, ego. So there could be someone that maybe who's in a friendship with someone or in a connection with someone or knows someone, and there's like a competition, like who can one up each other type thing, instead of it being like something genuine. And okay, it just kind of seems superficial here. As for some, maybe someone's not wanting a superficial relationship. They're wanting a loving friendship, connection. I was hearing harmony. Somebody's wanting emotional harmony. They're wanting that, or they're obtaining this, or they have this. Someone could very well be standing up for themselves, taking the higher road because they want emotional harmony. That maybe they only want to be around people who are genuine. They only want to be around people who are, just genuine. Okay, people who are real, who are kind, who are loving, who are harmonious. Okay. So there's the energy of somebody who's fighting for this. Like, no, I'm not allowing any shitty relationships or connections or people in my life. Like, no, I'm not doing that. This is what I want. I want happiness and all that good stuff. Okay. What else is going on? Yeah, somebody reunited with someone. Someone was looking very beautiful, looking very strong, looking very, I was hearing you shocked me, you surprised me. So, collective, you could have shocked or surprised someone just by your appearance, the way you hold yourself. I was hearing with your head held high or something like that, okay? Okay, yes. So we got the Goddess of Wands. So this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here. You can have this in your chart or dealing with someone with this energy or have this energy. So this is someone who is beautiful, who knows their power, who I was hearing exuberant. I was hearing I'm that chick, I am that girl. This is somebody who's very fiery, sexy, feisty, even okay. I don't know. I was hearing Rosie Perez. Somebody could be Puerto Rican or just kind of spicy. Okay. All right. Something like that here. With this Goddess of Wands, this is taking the lead. This is feeling empowered. I was hearing doing what I want. There could be people, okay, or someone who is very fascinated by you. Collective, okay, somebody who's very into you, I see here. Or this is a very powerful person. This person may work with crystals here. Strong, fiery energy here. This person is very secure within themselves. They are good at creating security for themselves, or they have security. The security could be within themselves, or this person is just very secure in general or in their life here. I was hearing coming out on the other side. Okay, so this could be somebody who's stepping out, stepping into their power. Very well could be taking back power. Okay, taking back your power, as I pulled the card earlier. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, Five of Wands. I mentioned that. So Five of Wands. So there's somebody who's trying to block your path, collective. Okay, there's some idiots here who are trying to do this, but they're not going to win, okay, because we have the Five of Wands on top of this here. So these are people, places, energies, or whatever that was trying to block your path moving forward, or there was a roadblock, okay? This could have been a block within you, a block or altercation that you had with someone, but there is a resolution here. And I feel like this resolution is you standing your ground, standing up for yourself, taking the high road, not feeding into the nonsense. Okay, and if this was going on within you, this is you overcoming, or this is encouragement for you to overcome. And what is that? What is the Seven of Wands? I forgot what that is. Let me look here. Because I want to know, like, what... I know it's Jupiter and Leo. I'll be forgetting. Okay, so this is... Seven of Wands is... oh yeah, the Lord of Courage. How did I forget that? Okay, so somebody could very well have courage. Actually, no. That's seven of Wands. Excuse me. 6 of Wands is what I needed. 6 of Wands is the Lord of Victory. So being victorious. You're going to have victory. Okay. You're going to have victory, or you will have victory. All right. There could have been just some type of issue, some strife, some stress, whatever. But there is a resolution with the 6 of Wands energy here. You will be victorious, or there will be, like I said, a resolution here. Okay. And it's going to call for some of you to walk away or to forge another path here, because I feel like whatever this was, this could have been within you. You could have had this block within you. Okay, or with someone, but you forged a new path. Maybe you needed to see something from a different perspective, or maybe you needed to compromise, or maybe you needed to walk away, whatever the case may be. All right, what else is going on with the collective? I was saying you need to be the bigger person. Stop fighting all the time. Lead by example. All right. Yeah. 8 of Wands. A lot of fiery energy here. Okay. So definitely fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or the energies are very high right now, very passionate and hot here. So 8 of Wands is moving forward. It's the Lord of, what is that? Yeah, that's the Lord of, swiftness. I don't know why I'm having a blank. It's probably because I'm like jet lag right now. So, okay, let me get through this. So, yes, the Lord of swiftness. This is forward movement. This is things moving forward here. So this could be a relationship or a connection moving forward, maybe after difficulty or after stagnation. Somebody could have had their guard up, their defenses up, whatever. But things are moving forward now. Things are flowing, moving in the right direction. Or this is a call for you to direct your attention in a positive way. Okay, direct your attention towards growth, towards harmony. Okay, I was hearing opening up the lines of communication. So 8 of Wands is could also be like just energy coming in at a fast pace. This is communication. This is Mercury in Aquarius. So communication. So emails, text messages, communication. It's just things are, I was hearing, I received this. So somebody's receiving messages, okay, at a fast pace. So this is like a dialogue back and forth with somebody. Okay, somebody could be desiring this, okay. I was hearing on again, off again. So somebody is on again, off again with someone. Okay, the sun here. So Leo energy here. This is success. This is stardom. I was hearing your star quality. Somebody is seeing your star quality. Someone could be recognizing your worth as well. I see here, 2 of Cups. So somebody is really into you. They want to get to know you. They feel like, I don't know. So for some of you collective, like somebody finds you really attractive and they feel like you are a soul star, like you're literally a star, and they want to get close to you and get to know you. They may already know you, but they just want to get close to you here. With the sun energy, this is success, this is victory, happiness, joy. Okay, you very well could be getting some sunshine here, or encouraged to get some sunshine. Okay, it could be very simple as that, but this is feeling like a star with the sun. It's like, oh my God, like it's knowing who you are. The sun is the star of self, main concerns, your vitality. So somebody feels very alive at this time and just exuberant and just, okay, they're thriving. Okay, or this is encouragement to thrive, even though you have episodes of 5 of Wands, okay, whether that be people trying to block you, drama, negativity, bullshit, internal conflicts, whatever. Okay, find opportunities to thrive. Okay, focus on harmony, happiness, focus on taking back your power. When you take back your power, you become successful. All right. You feel good about yourself. You feel like you have a sense of like self-control. Okay. When you take back your power, sometimes we cannot not overcome, but avoid these Five of Wands energies. But it's all about your response, okay, to these things. You know, no one's exempt from dealing with challenges, negativity, bullshit, whatever. Okay, it's all about how you respond. And I feel like, you know, going back with this Eight of Wands card and the Five of Wands, it's like, bitch, I'm moving away from this energy. Okay, you're trying to block me, but bitch, you're not blocking anything, whoever you are. And I'm saying bitch because I really feel like this is an energy, and this could be a group of people, or, you know, because this is Saturn and Leo. Okay, so this message could be specifically for a Leo or somebody, or it could be for anybody. But Saturn is a planet of restriction, pessimism, and structure. This is negative here. Somebody was trying to oppress somebody, trying to block somebody, create conflict and bullshit. Okay, this could have been somebody's own doing, but somebody's moving away from that energy. Because they moved away from that energy and they're directing their energy towards positivity, growth, whatever the case may be, harmony. They're the sun. They're shining bright. Okay, shining, shining, shining. Okay, they're being the bigger person. I was hearing, I'm keeping it moving. Okay, somebody's keeping it moving. All right. Some of you have been through a lot in a short period of time. Just some crazy shit, but you know, energy is moving. Okay, as long as you move with that, as long as you claim that. Okay, you have a choice. It's all about how you respond and your perspective. Okay, what else do we got for the collective? A message for the collective from the Fae. Our fairy Fae friends. What message do they have for the collective? All right, so an unseelie queen. I knew there was a bitch here. So there's somebody who's very jealous, who is, okay, I don't know. They want your attention, and they're a bitch, okay? They're vengeful, they're negative, okay? They're not happy for you. They're just whatever, okay? This is negative Nancy, negativity. Yeah, the dreamer, visions, trance. You know what's going on. You're already aware of this. You've been getting visions. You are in tune with nature. Nature speaks to you. You know when something's off. You already know when something's off, collective, okay? All right, the Green Witch, fresh new spring. There's a new spring ahead of you. There's something new that you're starting. Or maybe something new that you're encouraged, like maybe you're encouraged to start a new beginning, or to start over, to wipe your slate clean, okay? All right. Yeah, there's a new beginnings ahead of you. And so you don't need to worry about all this bullshit going on here with this person. This person's literally crazy. Tell me more about this person. Yeah. Shining, hope, and future. I mentioned shining earlier with this sun card. So the Maybon, you're shining bright, and this person cannot handle it. They're literally trying to dim your light, collective, okay? Somebody's trying to dim someone's light, okay? You're shining, and this person cannot stand it, okay? They're unseelie. They're not good. They're negative. They're on a darker side. They're jealous. They're spiteful. They're sick. Okay? They're trying to dim your light. They don't want you to have hope. They don't want you to focus on your future. But bitch, I keep saying bitch. Let me calm down. Okay? You know what's going on. The fairy godmother, revelation, discovery, epiphany. You already know what's going on. Okay? You already know what you're dealing with. Okay? Some of you may not know who this person is. All right. But you feel the energies. Others of you, you know who this person is. And it can be a female or a male. It doesn't matter. All right. I was hearing jealous, bitter, just nasty. But they're not stopping shit. Whoever this person is, they're not stopping anything. Okay. Keep your dreams alive. Do not lose sight of your path. Keep moving forward. All right, what else does the collective need to know right now in this current space and time? Collective. What does the collective need to know in this current space and time? Collective, collective. Collective. We gotta say F the haters. We don't want this being knocked over. We don't want negative energy here, that evil eye, okay? So we say fuck the haters, okay? F, fuck, whatever. Fuck F, fuck F. The F word, the fuck word. No, just kidding. Okay, enchantment. Somebody's trying to run game on you. All right. Or you need to be mindful because there could be somebody who's trying to enchant you. Oh, you know, talk sweet to you, talk kind to you, but they have something else up their sleeve here. Okay. Somebody could be seeing you as very enchanting. Someone who's like a dream, someone who's otherworldly, someone who's, I don't know, magical in a sense as well. All right. Nature. Yes. So you're encouraged to get out into nature. I feel like some of you are feeling like you're back in your true essence, or you're feeling like you're in alignment with nature or who you truly are as a person. I see here. I was hearing taking a deep breath. This could be, excuse me. Yeah. You can be encouraged to do breath work. I see here. I was hearing nature, getting back to the basics. What else do we got for the collective? Harmony. Thank you, Spirit. I was mentioning harmony with the 6 of Cups card earlier. You're wanting harmony. You will have this harmony here. I was hearing don't be fooled with this enchantment card. Okay. So listening to nature, being in alignment with nature. For some of you, nature literally speaks to you. Like you know when something's up, when something's off in your spirit or just around you. All right, but you're encouraged to protect your energy. Okay, be sure to protect your energy. But I do see that you're going to have this harmony here. And I feel like for some of you, you're definitely working with spirit, because birds to me represent spirit. So you're working with spirit. These are your angels. These are your guides. They know that you want harmony and happiness, and this is coming. Most importantly, harmony. The happiness will be there too, but the harmony is most important because this is what you're wanting. Some of you could be getting along with someone, or there could be harmony amongst people, things like that. What else? Okay, reflection. Thank you, Spirit. And I was mentioning earlier, somebody was reflecting or doing some like introspection, something like that here. So you're reflecting, or encouraged to reflect, to go within, to take a look at yourself. I was hearing the song by Mary J. Blige, take a look in my eyes and see what I see. I think that's the lyrics. Take a look in my eyes and see what I see. I think that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, reflection. There is someone has a hard time seeing who they truly are, or looking themselves in the mirror, or holding themselves accountable. They have a hard time doing that. All right. That's for some, not all. Somebody's realizing something about themselves, maybe, and they're choosing to change, or they're choosing to see things differently because they've looked themselves in the mirror. Okay. Or maybe something someone did help them see something within themselves that they needed to change. Okay. Maybe somebody was reflecting back to that person. Okay. Or reflecting back to you. Maybe you saw something in someone else, and it promoted you to change, or to, whatever. Okay. All right. You're encouraged to be gentle with yourself. Gentleness. Okay. Gentle with yourself, gentle with others. Yeah, I was hearing be kind to yourself. Yeah, somebody beats themselves up a lot. They're very hard on themselves, and they need to chill out with that. And in return, it can cause others to see that and do it to you. So be careful, okay? Yeah, because somebody's just like really beating themselves up. Or what I think I wanted to say is that people are hard on themselves, so they're hard on others. Okay, let's get through this. What else is going on? Got some cards for relationships, soulmate connections, relationships, karmic relationships, whatever. Okay, what's going on with the collective? Let's get a temperature check on the collective. What's going on with the collective? Oh, guidance. Someone's wanting guidance when it comes to a relationship, or they maybe want somebody to be on the same page with them. Okay, what's going on with the collective in their love life? Give me a few cards for the collective regarding their love life, situationship, whatever. Get up there. Hey, stand up. Okay. Take a look in my eyes and see what somebody got caught red-handed, okay? Or they're trying to catch someone in the act, or they're surprised by someone's actions. They're surprised that someone, I was hearing, how could you do this? Somebody could have moved on as well, okay? Secrets exposed. Somebody's trying to catch someone in the act. Oh my God. Message. I was mentioning this with communication. 8 of Wands here. So communication, conversation, expressing feelings. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. Okay. So somebody wants to talk about something. Okay. Somebody wants an explanation. Somebody wants answers, pretty much. Someone wants to express their feelings. Somebody could feel like someone is, I don't know, doing something behind the scenes, or they're up to something or whatever. They want to talk about it. They want to know. I don't know. I was hearing inquiry minds. Okay. Yeah, fighting. There's fighting. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Wands energy coming up here. So conflicts could be conflicts within you that's causing issues in your relationship, or conflicts between you and your partner. So there's trust issues, one-sided, detached. So yeah, there's some trust issues here. Somebody does not want to fight anymore. They're tired of it. They're over it. Yeah. There is a manipulation energy here. There's gonna be somebody that's doing something behind the scenes, but they're the accuser, but they're the ones doing crap. Okay, doing shit, whatever that may be. Somebody got caught up. Somebody found a message or something like that. It has something to do with the message, and it's causing a fight here. Someone has trust issues regarding a message or regarding some type of conversation. I was hearing text message. It could be emails, something like that, whatever. Okay. Or somebody wants some type of clarification. They want to know, like, and so they're coming off as very aggressive and like, just tell me, or what do you want? Blah, 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 just kind of being like that. Okay. Pop up. So somebody is surprising someone, or I was hearing somebody's in for a rude awakening. Yeah. Surprise visit, reaching out in person. So yeah, somebody got caught up here. Somebody could be popping up to someone's house, or popping up here. Okay. Checking in on somebody, doing something here. Okay. And yeah, catching this person off guard, catching someone off guard. Yeah, somebody wants to talk in person or communicate in person, or what else is going on? I don't know. Yeah, somebody's sick and tired. They're tired of the cycles. They're over it. Yeah, somebody's made a decision to move on or to be done. Okay, or made a decision to respond the way they are responding. Okay, I don't know. And that could be no communication or silent treatment, something like that. But yeah, somebody's tired of it. They're over it. They're over talking about the same shit over and over and over. Okay. Somebody found out someone was into something or someone. Okay, they're finding something out about somebody. But yeah, somebody's just tired of the same old conversations and the same old, I was hearing a violin, like somebody's always whining or crying or talking shit, or there's something here. Somebody's just tired of it. Okay. They're over it. This person could be remaining in the relationship. They're tired of all the shit, but they're just kind of in this cycle. They're like, here we go. Come on. They're like, here we go again. You know. All right. Unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. Thank you, Spirit. I mentioned reconciliation with the Six of Cups. So, yeah, somebody feels like they have unfinished business, you know, and they still need to get something off their chest. They still need to explain something, or, you know, they're still upset about something. Somebody's holding on to a grudge. They're bitter about something, okay? And so that's why they keep on, either fighting with someone or keep bringing up the same thing because, I don't know, they feel like they have unfinished business. Somebody wants to propose, or they want forgiveness, or they want an apology. They do want to, somebody does want to come back together with someone, but they just feel like they didn't get any closure, or they didn't get an apology, or they need forgiveness, something like that here, okay? I don't know what is going on, y'all. What is happening? Take a look at mine to see what I see. All right, we saw some funky energy earlier, but I'm gonna use those cards later and see what's going on. Okay, so who are you dealing with, collective? What energies are you dealing with? You know, your energy may come out in these cards, so just take it as it resonates. So who's the collective dealing with? The collective. Who's the collective dealing with? The person in their life. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. Okay, family oriented. So you're dealing with family, or family could be a focus for you, collective. All right. All right. Somebody could be dealing with a collective. You could be dealing with a pushover, or somebody who either is a yes man, or somebody who's on puppet strings. Like somebody's on puppet strings here. All right. They give their partner all the power. All right. Somebody feels like they are giving their partner all the power in some type of way, or I was hearing yielding. Somebody's yielding. Someone feels controlled in some type of way. What is going on? A rusher. Somebody's rushing and they're trying to get things done really quickly, or they're very pushy. They're just a bit too much. They're high. I was hearing they're high strung. I was hearing mercurial energy. So this could be a Gemini or Virgo energy that's like this. Okay. It says often rushes into relationships, has a hard time being single, eager to feel a sense of connection. Okay, yeah, somebody feels like an alien, or somebody is dealing with an alien, somebody who is literally not from where you're from. And I'm not trying to, this could be, I don't want to say, oh, illegal alien, but this is somebody who's a foreigner. Okay, somebody's dealing with the foreigner, or somebody's dealing with someone who is alienated. Okay, or they're focused on somebody who's alienated. Maybe they're alienated from their family, or maybe they feel like an alien. Okay, they're I was hearing abnormal. There could be an Aquarius, somebody who's very different. Okay, they're very different. They're just okay. This is somebody who also alienates themselves. Okay, they're like they're maybe it could be a family member. This is somebody who's at a distance. Okay, they're just kind of on their own island. They're on their own planet, whoever this person is. All right, yeah. Someone's dealing with a man-child here. Somebody who's very childish. They throw fits. They're ridiculous. Immature behavior. Doesn't have their life together. Expects their partner to support them. Okay, so somebody's a man-child here. Wow. Well, yeah, they also have mommy issues. This person, they also have abandonment issues. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman too. But this is somebody who's like an adult, but they're very childish. I was hearing for some, this person can very well be educated, but they're just, they have a lot of issues. A lot of freaking issues. This is draining dealing with this person. You're dealing with somebody who's a virgin. Literally could be a virgin. Okay, yeah, look at that. Rusher. Somebody's trying to rush in to get this virgin, whoever this is. Okay, this person may not be a virgin. They could be celibate. Maybe they're not intimate. Maybe they're not out there open in the street like that. Okay, but there is somebody who's trying to rush towards this person who's celibate or who's trying to take their time. They're not trying to get out up in it, okay? This is someone who is maybe withholding, and they could be withholding because they're trying to protect their energy. That I was hearing somebody's withholding from intimacy because they're trying to protect their sanity. Okay, wow, I don't know what that's about. Hasn't had sexual intercourse, inexperienced in love. Sexual history is important to them. Yeah. So this person is doesn't just want to rush into anything, okay? They want to take their time. Okay. Okay, somebody gives in to someone who's a man child. They just give in to this person. They very well are a pushover. They definitely are a puppet. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be trying to take, okay, let me just say it, collective. Somebody could be trying to take your light. Okay, you could be this virgin energy when you're withholding from intimacy just because, you just want to, protect your energy. And this person is rushing in because they want your light. They want your light. And if it's not them trying to be intimate with you, it's just they want access to you. Okay. They want access to you. All right. Yeah. And you're dealing with a fighter, 5 of Wands energy here. So you're dealing with somebody who likes to fight all the time. They're very defensive. They're very territorial. This is also an energy of somebody who acts very macho. So for instance, you're dating somebody and yeah, they can be very jealous and territorial of you, but they don't show you affection. They don't show you love. It's like it's like a weird type of energy like that I'm getting here, but they want to fight with you and accuse you of this and that, but like, they don't really show you, you know what I mean? Like they actually care. They just be fighting all the damn time. Okay. Let's go and close out this reading. I just want to see what the fuck's going on, because there is some energy of like evil eye, negative bullshit. Okay, so let's just take a look. Let's expose the evil eye doers, the negative people. What are they doing? What are they trying to do? Okay. And what's going to be done to them for what they're doing? Okay, let's see. What are they doing? The evil eye doers. Okay. Truth spells, an accidental truth slip, feeling like you're unable to lie, spilling the tea and the beans, truth and sarcasm. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, so they're trying to get the truth. Somebody's trying to figure out the truth about you. They're inquiring about you, your energy, trying to figure out what you're up to. They could be trying to do truth spells, I guess, which is crazy. Fraud magic, victim of fraud, putting your info into stuff, getting you involved in fraudulent activities, scamming you, getting scammed for money. So yeah, somebody could be trying to hustle you. So be very careful. All right. Not to tie your finances up with anybody else. Somebody could be using someone's name to get credit cards or to get, I was hearing like catalogs or something like that. So yeah, sexual magic. What is going on? Yeah, protecting your energy. So for some of you, you're protecting your energy from this sexual magic. Somebody could be trying to drain your energy here. They're doing rituals during sex. So be very careful. This is a thing. Okay, somebody's thinking of you during sex, masturbation, manifestation, seducing and baiting you, using their sex appeal. That's crazy. So if they're not engaged in it with you, they are doing this. They are trying to pull you in through sexual energy, which is crazy. Yeah, pick me spell. So this person wants your attention pretty much. And I'm done reading into this because it's so crazy. Like this is literally somebody who's really obsessed. They want to know how you feel about them. They want you to pick them. It's a lot. It's a lot. And they could be trying to use your identity, stupid shit. Yeah, giving the evil eye. So this person's giving the evil eye because they're crazy and hateful and they're trying to block your throat chakra. They don't want you to detect that it's them that's doing all this shit. Okay, but you already know they're dumb as fuck. Okay. Intolerable woman, monster-in-law, juju. Give me a break. Just crazy. All right, collective, this is the end of your reading. I will be back another time. All right. God bless